Caving in Puerto Rico is much like caving anywhere else. Cavers arrive at the meeting place and then stand around waiting for the trip to begin. But if they get hungry, there's a roadside stand selling food on every corner. Karst landscapes in Puerto Rico are distinctive like they are elsewhere. When it rains, water goes directly into the limestone and then flows through caves, so there's almost no surface water. After arriving at the parking area, it is time to get ready for the cave. And begin walking through the forest. To the cave. This is Cueva Lechuga. It has been formed in the Cibao limestone by running water that has carved out the cave. Lechuga is so long that the end of the main passage has not been reached. Cavers will continue the exploration. Puerto Rican caves contain many forms of life, including this freshwater crab called buruquena. Much of this cave contains deep water. A personal flotation device is required. Flotation is in addition to necessary caving equipment, including helmet, lights, and protective clothing. The lower portion of the cave has smaller-sized passages. However, a short climb up leads to much bigger passages with ceilings that are very high in most places. In some areas, the ceiling comes down very low. Here the cavers must turn their heads sideways or float through on their backs with their noses above the water so they can breathe. The water in many caves is cold, but Puerto Rican water caves are quite comfortable if the caver is wearing the proper clothing. In many caves, one needs multiple layers. Here the cavers wore only shorts and a t-shirt under their flotation devices. As the cavers go farther into the cave, they encounter beautiful rock formations including flowstone, ribbons, stalactites, and stalagmites. The cave trip continues to a large breakdown pile. The cavers climb the slope. The top is over 100 feet above the cave stream. The cave continues down the other side of the breakdown mountain, but a rope is needed to reach the bottom. This is where the cave trip turns around. The group treks out of the cave. A different route is followed. A second exit is used to return to the surface. The cavers retrace their steps on the trail through the forest. And it starts raining during the hike back to the cars. Soon the Puerto Rican forest is saturated by a downpour. This rainwater will seep into the ground and flow through the limestone. In Cueva Lechuga, the stream will rise and continue carving out the cave.